Hey guys, Stefan Aarnio here. This is Real Estate Investing Bookkeeping. Now we're in the kitchen, we're cooking. It's like a cooking show almost. We got Bryce. Bryce, you're gonna come join us?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do some bookkeeping. How does that work? Come into my accounting office. So down here in the basement, hey, Brenna. Brenna's the bookkeeper / in-house accounting. So I'm gonna sign a bunch of checks. And this is the bookkeeping for the deals, right?
Yep.
So this is like every deal, we have like a cash management strategy thing going on here. We're gonna go through that in a second. Do you have time to be in this or do you have to go?
Absolutely.
She's got time? Okay, well Bryce can come in and I gotta sign some checks, so we might have to fast forward this in the edit. So look at all the checks I have to sign today. Lots of checks I have to pay out. And we gotta take some checks in.
Deposit's already waiting to do.
This is Dan.
That's Dan, yep.
Okay. Yeah, tell him he needs to meet with me before we move that out.
Absolutely.
Tyler Bergen, what did he buy?
We bought a new stool for the sales room.
Okay. Donna Hamilton, these are post dated?
They are.
Okay, one.
I'm gonna highlight all the dates.
Okay, awesome. This pen I think might be out of ink. Do you have a different pen? I think there's a blue one here. Okay, awesome. Waiting for Bryce here. We're gonna start talking about bookkeeping a little bit. So, bookkeeping's super important. I was doing some analysis on, the last, I think, 100 deals I've done. I think there's a lot of them. And actually, Brenna, what's interesting is a great deal of them had mortal bookkeeping issues.
Oh yeah.
And errors in paying partners, usually too much, with splitting deals.
Oh wow.
So bookkeeping, guys, you could be the best real estate investor ever, but if your bookkeeping sucks, it will destroy your business and you'll be out of business. So last year, I had a major, was that last year? 2016, so a year and a little bit ago, when we hired Brenna. Brenna's full-time here. She does all the stuff. Hello, yeah. We had like a $40,000 accounting cleanup, because when you start growing your business, to the multi-millions, every young entrepreneur, every guy starting out ends up at a point where his books and his systems, his accounting is not like clean enough. And I took some bad accounting advice from my accountant when I started. One of the main issues I had was I asked him, I said, should I do a separate account for every deal? And he said, no, it's gonna make it more complicated. And that was a mortal error. That was a very bad error for him to say that. If you're a real estate investor, you need a separate account for every single deal. Even better would be a separate corporation for every deal. Now, I don't know if it makes sense for you on your deals. You got to do the math and talk to your own accountant. I'm not here to give you accounting advice, but today I'm of the mentality, as I was when I started with common sense, that you need a separate account for every deal. And then when your deal's done, close the account. You'll have a crystallized version of what happened on that deal. And that's makes your job easy, right, Brenna? Because Brenna was down here, we had like 4 people working full time, just cleaning up bookkeeping messes. For 6 months. Cost me a ton of money. So what we do now is we've got this, this is our binder. It's our bookkeeping binder here. And what's cool about it is, we got coaching or contractor accounts or contractor contracts. Then we got, for every deal, we got a draw schedule and the dates that they got their checks. Now we're doing pictures for checks, right?
We are.
Okay, we're doing pictures for checks. So where do we put the pictures? Because I haven't looked at this in a long time.
Pictures, those are mainly kept in my email.
Okay, so you keep them on file digitally.
Yep.
Okay, where are you filing them? Do you have a hard drive or they just go stay in your
No,
email?
They stay on our Google Suite.
Okay, so she's the goalie on the real estate investing team. So when one of these contractors comes in and he wants money, he doesn't get money unless there's pictures. Actually, the guys filming this, they want their money, and she says, well, I want to make sure I verify the files for money. We have money, but not money until you go ahead and have your thing done. Here's a holdback check. So you got to have a whole system here, man. It's a whole system. Now, what do we got? A wholesale invoice. So we got wholesale fees tracked. We got invoices. This system, guys, when I started and started scaling, this was a major problem. It was not organized. It was not done well. I had 9 different bookkeepers in 4.5 years who really messed up my business. And now I don't think we have bookkeeping issues right now, but a couple key things. I mean, look at this, real estate projects. And actually, we should probably package this up and give this to the students in the system as a downloadable thing. So maybe you want to put that on a list. We'll give it to our students through the system. So why don't you, just whatever files are here, we'll just put it in a folder and we'll put it in the system so other people can have that too. So that's what it's about, guys. You got to have your bookkeeping together, because you can go out there and make $1 million, and with bad bookkeeping, bad accounting, bad mistakes, that money could all be clawed back from you if you don't do it. So do it right, get a system, get a coach. I wish I had a coach who was helping me with this, but a lot of the mistakes I have is from before I started with a coach and before I started really getting educated. So it's up to you guys. You can either spend the money on education, preventative, or you can spend the money in mistakes, but either way, you're gonna pay for it. So that's my video, Stefan Aarnio, bookkeeping for real estate investors. Thank you, Brenna.